Hey guys, welcome to another video of Doki-Doki Literature Club. I got my water, I got my tissues, I got my blankie, and I'm all ready to begin this nightmare fest. So let's get started. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, obviously we're going to show it to Monica. Hi again, Maxi Pants. I can't believe I decided to play another episode of this today. How's the writing going? Nightmarish. Thank you very much for asking. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Oh, I thought she was taking my poem. I thought that's what she was taking. I'm confused. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ah, don't press your luck. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? I'll kill you if you don't. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. What? Oh, right. Great job, Maxi Pants. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha. That's not very fair. Apparently my poem was really deep. So you heard it here first, guys. Max's writing tip of the day. Use random ass words. Don't even look when you're writing your poem. Just close your eyes and move your hand and you'll come up with the best poetry. That's how Shakespeare did it. Oh, okay. Sometimes it feels that way. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, I will, for fear of my own life. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beatful colors. Flashing, expand, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, endless, palm of meaningless. Delete her? Delete who? Who am I supposed to delete? Am I supposed to delete somebody? Are you telling me to delete somebody? Delete her. I assume that means Yuri? I don't want to. I don't want to mess up the game or anything. I really don't want to. I'm not gonna. Fuck you, Monica. I'm not going to. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to... Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay! I'll help! Click! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Fuck me. you, Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last now, I'd be completely pissed. Guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club rates really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Oh, Natsuki, I am so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something. Amy likes spiders. Oh, that one didn't change. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of a weird hobby or guilty pleasure, like manga. Something that if you're afraid, yeah, this is all the same. Makes people stupid, who cares what someone likes. I think people really need to learn respect. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Oh, man. I really don't. I don't like Yuri at all. Like, I have no feelings for Yuri whatsoever. IRL, I don't. Oh, God. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written. What? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Mexicans. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Maxi Pants. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah, I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 years and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. Clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I think the imagery on this one is lost to me. This one just went right over my head. Okay. The music cut out, so I get the feeling something's coming up. I really don't want to click off this page. Here, I'm going to take my earbuds out, just in case there's a jump scare, because I'm a pussy, and we're going to see what happens when I click. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes... Hang on, I need to check the section. Okay, nothing's changed. So I wrote this poem with it. Now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Hell no. Fine. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Oh, God. Why are the stick figure's hands red? Why are the stick figure's hands red? Why is under the eyes red? Why is... Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Last minute preparations, simple, looking more lively. Ever since Maxi Band's joined, service activities with us and the time has become complacent. We only have 4 members. Festivals are our only real chance to find more. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Excuse me. That's why we should work hard, put something together, even if it's something small. Right, Maxi Pants? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Maxi Pants to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. I don't like it when the music cuts out. Stop. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us should join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Maxi Pants joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Maxi Pants is even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. What? Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Maxi Pants want to get more members too, right? What? What? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation... no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Maxi Pants, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Oh my god, I feel bad. I feel really bad. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away. She's not taking anything away. No, Maxi Pants, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Hi, Yuri. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. That was terrifying. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Whoa! That was creepy. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. For the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member... Her eye is bleeding. Her eye is bleeding. That's creepy. Trevor contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go, Maximans? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Maximans before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. What? Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Maximans, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'm really not! Can you hear me? I'm not having fun! I would really hate to see you unhappy. The screen is glitching out. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? No. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No, stop it! Okay, let's save for right now. Random words, random words, random words, random words, random words, random words. Heaven sent. Okay, good. Wait, they're just a bunch of ones. That was creepy. Hi, Maxi Pants. Ah! Hi, Yuri. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? What? What? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Huh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Maxi Pants, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Maxi Pants is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Creepy. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I saw something change in the background. I'm gonna have to check the footage, but something went weird. I don't enjoy this at all! Not to mention for yourself as well. Stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch. As she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Can't believe I'm staring at her legs. That's kind of creepy. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. What? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like bestial breathing. Breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh! Yeah! We're rewinding! I'm back. Yes, you are! Thanks for waiting patiently. Max Vince, do you like oolong tea? I like oolong ju. Don't know it. Who am I? What? What is oolong ju? Hang on a second. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. It's all part of my nefarious plan. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Let it show! Let it show! And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Maxi Pants, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Because her boobs are so big. It's most likely because my... my. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. What? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I ended up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. What? After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay, I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right, I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize, I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Cover art. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Cover art! Ah, no. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. I like that for cover art. I just want to get a bunch of still images and pick one. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Maxi pants. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily as the music cuts out. I can't. Maxi pants. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Quick save. Maxi pants. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Maxi pants. Everything is dark! And who turned off the lights? Nosferatu! I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything. Can't you feel it, Maxi pants? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. That's close. That's awfully close. Yuri, you can back up just a little bit. Stop. It's time to share poems. Thank God. Okay. Let's start with Monica. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Wow. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Maxi Pants? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica! Okay. Just... Okay. Let's show it to just Monica then. Maxi Pants, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep her distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yeah, okay. Well, obviously Yuri, right? Because that's the only choice I have. Yay. I don't want to talk to Yuri. Please don't make me. Please, God, don't make me talk to Yuri. God, save my soul. Finally. Ah! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Maxie Pants, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Ah, you're too nice to me, Maxie Pants. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. Hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah! You can have my poem too. Yay. I love your poems. I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh my god. That's the music, just really distorted. Hey! Remember what you said before, Yuri, about your handwriting? This is pretty bad handwriting. Also, lots of blood. Is that piss? Oh boy. Back away! Do you like it? No! I wrote it for you. Cool! In case you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? What? I think I'm going to vomit. Same! Yes, no. Yes? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Alright, we're gonna save right here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, why not click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the comment button. Please save me. And as always, be sure to text your mothers.